Hi, good evening. Um, it's the 28th now, which I think is a Tuesday, and it's the evening. You know what time? It's 36, something like that. 8:36. Um, it's getting to be a drag. I'm starting to look rough because my last razor blade packed in, so now I can't have a shave until payday, which is another 2 days on. Well, it's the day after tomorrow. The first minute I'm going to buy razor blades and have a shave. I lost a lot of weight, so my face looks all slack. Um, Having difficulty keeping my trousers up at times. Um, Everything was just going fine there a minute ago. I got my evening campfire going, and I'm always having a cup of tea, which is never really properly boiled because the wind's blowing on it, and it's the competition between the flames and the wind as to whether the damn thing gets warm. So I kind of have a cup of tea, which is always suboptimal. And I was damn well determined tonight because I've run out of food and I'm down to some pork slices and some bread. I have porridge for tomorrow, and tomorrow's my last day. Well, no, is it? Yes, I think it is. Yeah. So anyway, what happened is I got the water boiling. Well, not actually boiling, but I knew it was at boiling point. Dropped in the tea bags, poured in the milk, fished out the tea bags, made sure I got all the juice out of them. Got it nice and strong, perfect cup of tea. Tea cup flips over, tips itself over, extinguishes the fire. The magnificent cup of tea, whatever it was like, is now out, gone. And I felt like bursting into tears because you get touchy about little things, you know. And I thought, screw it, I'm not going to get upset. So I put some more wood on the fire and I'm rekindling it, and I'm going to have another cup of tea. But in this life, every little thing starts to become important. I didn't have any toothpaste, and it's either toothpaste or food, so you're not gonna do it. I found a place where they had toothpaste for £1 a tube. Oh my god, it's beautiful stuff. And or maybe it's not beautiful stuff. Maybe it just seems beautiful after all this time. 5 days of not brushing my teeth. So what I did, I bought it. It was £1 for a tube. Terrific value, B&M, and brushed my teeth and felt like a millionaire. So I'm going to do that again, and that'll cheer me up. So today I've had my partner on from the Philippines on Facebook texting me would I send her some money because there's no milk for the baby, and I had to send her a message saying I just don't have any money. So it's crap. It's a big pile of shit, the whole thing. So anyway, 2 more days and it'll start to get better. And then I can send her some money, and then I send some money after that, and then we'll all start to fly again. Although we do have to live within our means, and I really, dear God, I hope she can keep within a budget, because if she can't, I can't maintain an open-ended budget. Uh, anyway, we'll see. Um, the good thing that happened, and it's a bit of a mixed blessing, because that everything, every change generates expenses, responsibilities, and stuff that I've got to do. So my soon-to-be ex-wife phoned up and said she'd booked me a ticket for Portugal. So she's booked me a ticket to the opposite end of the country to the one where I live at, because I live in the middle. So I'm going to have to make my way up from Faro, but that's okay because fortunately train fares are dirt cheap in Portugal. So I'll get a train up from Faro, and then I'll get back to Gracinas and haul up there. So I'm there until the school holidays are almost over, and then I get back, and then I'm going to hopefully start teaching again and start working again. But as I say, it's a double-edged sword because as grim as this situation is, I'm getting better at it. I'm doing open university assignments, and I've nearly got one finished today. So I'm making progress on things that tasks I'm setting myself to do. So I'm making progress on these things, and I'm also settling into this life and figuring out how to make it work. In particular, how to make it work as the weather gets colder in the winter time. This is one of the things that people never prepare for. They think, they do this kind of thing in the summertime, and then they don't know how they're going to get through the winter, and then that's when they fail. But I have slept in a tent in the winter time. I've done it before, and so anyway, I'm kind of savvy and prepared, and I have sites which I've explored where I could stay if I came back to England and I was yet again in this situation. The very instant that I start to teach again, the very instant that I start to work again, is the very instant I'm no longer poor. And I've suddenly launched back into society, and I've got money in my pocket, and then I can start fixing things. But I've got debts to pay off, so it's still going to be a struggle. So that's the report on today, anyway. So the good news is I'm off to Portugal, and I'll start doing some videos there on how things are getting on down there. Down at this place where I'm at, in the evening you have these little birds singing in the hedgerows and bushes and the trees. I don't know what they are, but they're really beautiful. I'm going to miss them. I hope we have those particular birds down in Portugal. I'm going to plant stuff around the house that's going to be bird environment friendly, so make it nice to me. But I'm looking forward to seeing my old home though, because it belongs to me. It's home, and that's what this whole thing is about. This whole, I suppose, series of videos is about not having a home and working towards getting one. Because I think a lot of homeless people kind of just settle. They just settle for it and get into a state of hopelessness and, and don't and don't get out of it. Starting to clog up again with the pollen off all this grass. But I've taken a tablet, so it's as much as I can do. I'm going to sneeze now. So that's the report for tonight, anyway. Jesus be with you. There you go.